saying that it would like help people transcend the classes, but almost every time what happens is that it keeps you where you're at. And they'll even come up with rules so that you can't transcend the class that you're at. So the poor stay poor and the rich stay rich. I believe in China at one time, they even made it to where if you were of a higher society, a higher social class, and then you married or got with someone of a lower class society, it would pull you down instead of pulling them up. So it would like deter people of higher classes even mingling with the lower classes. Because that would be one way that you could transcend that, is by
marrying up.
But it's been applied, not only was it China, but also North Vietnam too. So they would like try to punish you if you try to transcend the classes and make it worse on you. And in Vietnam, they would use, not Vietnam, in North Korea, if they found like you or anyone connected to you like disobeyed, they would like wipe you out, your whole family out, anyone connected to you. So they would essentially like not only apply these classes, but if you messed up in any way or tried to break any of the rules, they would just eliminate you and everyone that knew you.
Because they wanted the most compliant bloodlines.
Right. Yeah.
To survive.
100%. And then that would essentially create this fear-based society where like you would just snitch on people, because if they found out that someone that you knew did something, they would kill everyone that would possibly know about it. If you were in the same class as this person, if you were this person's neighbor. So essentially they tried to like make it to where the lower classes would just like snitch on themselves and stuff like that, which is pretty trippy. But just again to that idea of people think that if we define the classes and put people in these different classes of society, that somehow it'll like make it easier for us to like bring people up, or for people to transcend where they're at. And almost every time it proves that is not the case.
Yeah, it was saying that we see this a lot in business in our current society, and that there's a lot of hierarchies in business, and basically that the Gene Keys breaks it down in 3 pieces, like the lowest form, then the gift, then the acidic level. But in business, it's broken down in 7 different stages, referring to the chakra system. So at the very lowest level, you have like authoritarianism, and then towards the middle area, you have facilitator, and then towards the highest level, you have virtuous. And so we see this a lot in business where they kind of break it down as the workers, and then it's very hard to reach higher levels. And within that, you have your own power struggles. And at the highest level, we're seeing greed and money as ruling the entire hierarchy instead of benefiting the whole and like self-serving and service for others. So it's more based around greed and control and keeping people locked in the state of fear and their place.
Right, which you experience a lot at like working at like a restaurant, where people at the very top are making all the money and everyone below them is extremely miserable. And essentially it's like, if you work at a restaurant, almost never do you meet someone who's like in it for the entire organization. Like you don't meet like servers who want to do their best so that the restaurant makes more money, so that everyone makes more money. It's generally everyone's out for themselves. And it's like that because of the hierarchical system and the way that the people who are in charge are implementing it, right? It's like we saw it at the Union Kitchen where, why would I come in here and give extra effort to making sure that this place runs smoothly if at the end of the day, they're not even going to appreciate the hard work that I do?